Harlem shaking for Jesus and shit.
Yo.
Speaking in tongues and shit. You know what I mean?
How we get there?
Shove it out. Thinking like a
Jesus Christ.
You told we've been recording the podcast instead of going to church on Sundays.
heathens.
Black heathens. You could be watching church on YouTube though.
Is it the same, yo? Come on, yo.
Yeah.
You ain't got them same, like, you know how, like, the hymnals in church, like, make it smell like church. Like, they got that pocket. It's a pocket. It's a Bible. It's that brown Bible with the gold foil on front. And then, like, I grew up United Methodist, so it's the United Methodist hymnal, which is a red book. And they sit in that little thing with the pencil for the tithing envelope. And that all that smells and feels like church to me.
Have you ever refused or felt weird about, you know what I'm saying, when everybody got grab hands and shit? You know what I'm saying?
No, I've never refused it. But
it's weird though.
I've also gone to a family church like my whole life.
Oh, so you were sitting next to family and shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or somebody like family.
Yeah. See, I've never been to a church where they were like, turn to your neighbor church. I've never been in one of those churches.
Oh, for real?
Definitely.
I visited and be like,
Hey, yo, have you now? Let me ask you this: have you been to a visiting church and stood up as the visitor?
What do you mean?
I've been to the visiting church. I've never stood up as the visitor.
So one time, nigga, they write your name down and shit. Like, Dale McCullough, like, shit, I am dead. And then your mother, like, stand up.
God, the summer jazz screen.
Hey. God damn. Welcome. Well, and then you gotta wait for everybody else to be announced, and you standing there like, can I sit down now? I'm like, we'd like to welcome you all to the First Street Baptist Church of Jesus Christ Incorporated. Please, when you get a chance, and then they're like, everybody go shake the visitor's hands. Like, no. I sit down.
Yo, did they make you say something in there? Like
they couldn't have made me say shit.
I seen the nigga face. I seen Dizz with the face.
No, I'm not saying nothing. Hell no.
And then, my name Dizz. I'm from the Junction. I love the
Lord. Jesus Christ versus all y'all whores.
Yo,
wow.
Start the show.
This nigga terrible, yo.
We are live, god dang it.
You live?
Lord. Give honor to God.
Give honor to God.
Yo.
Yeah, start the goddamn show.
Because I was
Welcome to the Wiz Buffy Podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed. Hashtag shooting the five. Yeah, it's the Wiz Buffy Podcast, where we're built for comfort
and not for speed, you old pop locking ass, Jesus Christ loving, breastplate wearing, the helmet of truth loving bitch.
A helmet of truth.
Breastplate of righteousness.
Like a condom, nigga. I'm done.
That nigga said, helmet of truth, keep me from righteousness.
Don't say that's like a condom. And it does, though. Where can I get those?
Yo, how you on live? Did you tell us we was on live?
Actually,
he mentioned it.
I did it first.
Nigga, I thought you meant that. Live. That's what it say when
the red.
Don't it normally say live when we just
it says recording?
I say live. It say live right here.
It say live.
Yeah, no. When we're not live and we're just recording, I think it just says recording.
I think it says live.
It say live?
Yeah, this is why I didn't know we was on live.
Oh no, I don't know. I said something.
You know, he did. Oh, congrats.
Yep.
Congrats, Panda.
Shout out Wayne. Shout out Wayne. And nigga, you's married now, nigga. Shout out, man.
Now, why would you do that, Wayne?
You locked down, nigga.
Yo, ain't no Woody Woodpecker
Can't move like a ninja, nigga.
Man, well, you pivot, man.
Huh, yeah, man. All right. Before did say something to get himself in trouble.
Shit, I'm chilling. I'm pretty much married.
Yep. Yeah. Damn. So I don't know what happened. We back. We black. No, I'm sorry. That's the other show.
Wrong show.
I am IlFab79 in your social media choice. IB Cactus Jack, the Hennessy Volunteer, my tag team partner.
Oh fuck! It's your boy Fat Boy Dizz, aka Dizzy from B More, aka Dizz Day Journal, the most finger wave. This is not the journal, the penis. Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars. I use rubbers, and I'm back on the show today. And down here,
1854 Mav at Mav Damon. Shout out to the Doolies and the Warriors.
Hat size equator.
It's a snapback, bitch. And my tag team partner.
It's your boy Bradley Bellboy, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Benjamin Lay, aka 51 pounds down accountant. Who's counting me because I'm Petty Kruger making means while you dream sauce for Broccoli, Pear Grills, and Kimbo Christ, giving all honor to God. You feel me? Come on now. Come on now. Jesus!
True, nigga. Yo, niggas had the ill church conversation. Like, yo, remember you had to put the you ever had the you ever pick your own clothes out for church as a kid and your mother get mad when y'all get to church? Like, why you put the white socks on? Like, you know what I'm saying? No. All right, that was just me.
Wendy would never allow such foolery.
Son, I used to try to wait my mother out.
You have to do what?
I used to try to wait her out. Like, yo, you going to church today? Like, shit. Act like I was asleep. They'd be like, damn, like you pressing it because it's 8:30 and you normally up and about and shit. You like, damn, I'm gonna try to sleep her out. Never worked, son. Never worked.
I'm gonna be honest. I never remember getting to church on time as a kid. We was always late. Now, mind you, it was a 3-hour service, so it was fine. We just never. We just had to always every time as a kid. Every time we had to wait to get in church. When we get to church, you know how like you gotta wait for a break in the action. You can't just bust up in there. Right. You know what I'm saying? And right. brother Mav's grandmother every week give you the wait finger, and then they gotta wait for that break in the service. You know what I mean? Where they say that partial prayer and the call and response portion, and then they be like, "Amen." I'm like,
come on, bang, 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 bang.
Going on around there, going on. No, nigga, make it left.
So I went to church with my aunt and uncle, and they taught Sunday school. Nigga, we was on time and early, nigga. So you talking about got to be? I was in church, nigga, from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night because they went to evening service.
What the hell is evening service?
What?
It starts at 5 o'clock. It's evening service.
So you mean to tell me you done ran back the morning service?
Well, somebody else do it. The pastor not even there. The pastor not even there.
That's ill. I used to from time to time, actually for a few years of my life, I was going to church with cuz, you know what I'm saying, brother Trenchcoat, and outstanding. That's amazing. Shout out to Yoni.
Yo, 2 men on a horse at church.
Yeah, nah, we not done. We ain't got
the rapture jumpsuit.
So now, when I was going to church with cuz family, this isn't a predominantly black church, which is a culture shock.
Maybe in
because it ain't. Because
3 hours.
Not because they were in and out, because the services in and out, hour, right? But what happened with that their family was so involved. So you were going to Sunday school. You were getting there on time, before time. Like I said, growing up, going to my family church, my mom's never had us there on time. Never, ever, ever. We was always 11:30, 11:45. Like, ooh, pastor just about to start preaching. Yes, I only got 2 hours left. Nah, so we would get there and yeah, 100%, man. Shout out to mine. We would get to this Southern Baptist church. And it's complete culture shock because you are the only, like my interactions with white folk for the most part was just cool.
I'm waiting for their faces to pop up. I ain't saying shit.
So we would they at church right now. We good.
Right.
Okay.
But we would be at that church, and because they were so involved, we were there for the same amount of time we was at St. Mark's, was the church we went to. Yeah, we was there for that 3 hours, but we were actively doing different things. But I remember my experience in white church being completely like super culture shock. Like,
is it a white Baptist church or is it?
Yeah, it was Southern. It was a Southern Baptist church.
Denomination and shit.
Right.
Nah, white church and black churches too.
No, I mean like it could be Catholic, it could be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them Catholic motherfuckers be in and out, nigga. They do that part of
You said
the part of the Patreon.
Yeah,
they're Jamaican. Out.
This nigga with the Jamaican.
No, they talk that Latin. They talk Latin, nigga. They talk that Latin and shit. They come out with the smoke, and it's over.
This is the worst episode ever.
Yo, so let's shout out Yoni. But no, like when you get in there and they get to singing their songs, they know you ain't in there on the 2 and the 4.
No.
Nah, champs.
No, nigga, you ain't lived till you hear them white people sing "Just a Little Walk with Jesus." Just a little walk with Jesus, nigga. Like, wow, they turned this shit to a show tune.
I ain't there for that, man. I ain't there for that, yo.
Yeah.
I ain't there for that.
So,
like, no, dog.
All right, so
wait a minute.
And shout out, Brock for being early today. Me and Brock were talking earlier about barbers. I had a barber that became a pastor, right? And so he was always telling me and my homeboy, shout out Ghostface Light, come on out for the service. You'll hear me preach. And it was a church out in Annapolis, right? And I hadn't been to like the whole. I grew up in a Methodist church, so like I hadn't been into the whole like Baptist evangelical like niggas is. I mean. The whole Wild Out church experience. While my church experience was super black, it wasn't the Wild Out church experience. So we went to this church in Annapolis, and it was the Wild Out church experience. We was in there, and you know, I mean, we was trying. We were in our centerish days. We was in the club 2-3 nights a week already. But my pastor my barber had gotten saved, become a pastor, and he invited us to church. So we went because you get to that point in your life where you like, all right, man, I got the, man, I ain't trying to go straight to hell. And
you need to stop it too.
Yeah, we gotta at least calm down.
Back door.
Yeah,
back door.
I don't know about the back door. What you talking about? That wasn't it. That wasn't
bus,
part
nigga.
of my life.
The bus, MTA, man.
The bus. That was never part of my life. I'm sorry.
MTA, man, they won't let you off. He's like, hey, bitch, back door. Shit, back it up.
Get the shit out that buzzer like,
right.
So we goes to this church, and my nigga, when I tell you, the lady right next to me hopped up and started speaking in the Shema Nanai, should have bought a Honda voice. And I was petrified. Like I hadn't heard it before. You know what I'm saying? I had never heard of I've heard of people speaking in tongues, but I never witnessed it. And I would have liked my first time to kind of be from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like speak it over there. But then it was weird because they had like a translator. So the lady next to me was like, la, 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 right? And then the lady at the front of the church was like, what they had said was, you know what I'm saying? Greetings and blessings and welcome. And
this nigga was in Africa, nigga.
At this point, fam, I was frightened. So I had
that shit happen at a church retreat, yo. Motherfuckers. He was like in a circle and shit. This motherfucker started wigging out doing that shit. I'm like, oh hell no. Like, no, this shit ain't for me, yo.
Y'all ain't catch him.
Don't let me
y'all
out.
Ain't catch him, yo.
Huh?
What was it like? You know what I mean? When the niggas look.
There you go.
Hey, cuz, no, baby, Paul.
Nah.
Hey, yo.
So shout out, cuz. Shout out because he know exactly when I everything I've talked about when I talked about that. Cuz know exactly what I'm talking about. He was right in the next pew or two pews over. You know what I'm saying? Cuz know exactly what we talking about. With
back on the wall path.
Shorty. The first time I seen that shit, this lady was doing her, you know, this shit, and she went to go fall, and the nigga moved.
This is why. This is what I was just asking.
Hey, yo.
Oh no. They was in a circle. We was holding each other's hands. So, you know what I mean? Nigga just held them up.
Hey, Brock, remember on New Year's?
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Go ahead.
Niggas got drunk. Niggas got drunk
and shit.
And said, "Fuck it, we going to church."
Why would you never? Who says that?
Probably me.
No, because it was whatchamacallit church. Whatchamacallit?
Kamal church. Shout out to my homie Kamal.
Drinking them mocha chokers and shit. They had a full fucking concert in that bitch, yo. We in that bitch dying, yo. Like,
yo, we in that bitch, and then all us fell asleep.
In the front row, this nigga
in the front row, sleep. And then like some of y'all never come to church and then come here and go to sleep.
Yo, they was lining us up too, yo.
Nigga was like, oh shit, they talking about me. They talking about us. I got to walk across the street, got packed cigarettes, nigga.
Yeah, they got packed cigarettes, some chips. We was in a little hallway and shit like, yo, this shit crazy.
This shit crazy as shit.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this bitch. I'm drunk, nigga.
Niggas get to shooting over there. It's over east. Niggas shooting. So yo, it's time to go, yo.
That shit was fun though. That shit was fun.
Oh, they get the dancing. Yo, it was wild, and they shut up at a Honda, yo. Like, shut up.
Oh no, the preacher was doing that.
Yes,
he was talking in middle of the. I'm like, yo,
see that, you know, I be a little like leery of that because now is it supposed to be a point where like when it happens, it's supposed to like naturally happen. You catch the Holy Spirit. My grandparents always called it getting happy in church.
Getting the ghost and shit.
But like, I never liked it when it sound pre-planned. Like it was bullet pointed. Like it was like, all right, well, we're gonna talk about John here and then Luke here, and then I'm gonna get happy right here. Like it, I never like.
They play that music, that bam, 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 nigga, and everybody like, oh, it's time, nigga.
That's the free.
Niggas start wiggling this shit.
Yo, I seen a bitch doing laps around the church. I said, "Oh shit, she got good form."
See, I didn't grow up in one of them churches.
I didn't grow up in that, but I've been there. Like,
like my church was basically, you know what I mean. She might get hollering in her spot and waving her hand over there, and people might got a fan her, but she gonna stay in her spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I get that. Always love like when it was youth Sunday at church. When it was the youth choir, because they would sing the jumping songs, you know what I mean? The little more contemporary songs than what you got from the OG. It was different choirs and whatnot. You had the men's choir, the women's choir. But I remember definitely having to be in the youth choir a great deal of my youth. So we spent a good time. I mean, a good amount of time down the road, just man, you know, with your peoples.
Time out using the youth choir, nigga.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, sing us a tune, nigga.
Oh shit!
Nah, I don't know the words. I don't know the words.
Oh
you know
shit!
What I mean, it was
play something, nigga.
Nah, that we put that in the Patreon. When the Patreon come out, you get
Don't give too much, God. Don't give too much.
We gotta do the Patreon for that one.
100%, man.
Oh God.
100%. No. Being you quiet, man. Listen, Vacation Bible School, being in church was.
Oh, nigga, I'm so nigga. Church all day on Sunday, Wednesday night Bible study, Saturday Good News Club, Vacation Bible School, nigga, church camp.
Must have been a heathen.
Who, me?
Me.
Oh, I was forced to go. You can get your ass and go to church.
Church a lot too, man.
I might have seen Math's grandmother as much as I saw Math during our youth, because all them situations, I would see her, but I wouldn't see him. And I was like, yo, every day I seen your grandmother at church.
Oh, wow.
Of course. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
That was exactly the situation, man. Wow, that was a very, very long intro that really didn't finish, man. It was a great detour. We're gonna start the show off the way we start off every show, with the good, the bad, the ugly. My niggas, what's good?
Bum, 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 bum,
oh, the Trump pack. The Trump pack is in the
air. Shout out to Biden and Kamala. Joe Biden and Kamala.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Pack in the air.
My nigga. Hey, nigga, Trump ain't going out without a fight, nigga.
He ain't.
Nigga said he ain't put a wall around Mexico, but he got one around the White House. It's going down, nigga. This nigga hole up in that bitch, man.
Some reticent in there to get him. They get him out.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, 100%. But nah, yeah, man. Niggas voted your man's out. A one-term president that was really felt like niggas was in the extra credit warp zone the last 4 years. Like it was something different than what we were. We've had different presidents and whatnot come through, but we never had anything like this. And I'm glad that we only got 2 months left.
You think you only got 2 months left?
Yeah, you don't know the repercussions of this shit.
Nigga, the season finale is going to be off the hook. Nigga. Yeah. Marty Bird ain't got shit on 2020.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't put that in the air, yo.
But you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to how these shows work. It don't be the finale, that'll be the wild one. It be the episode. The one we're in now. The episode that the episode we're in now is that one, the penultimate episode.
Doozy.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the Red Wedding episode.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
2020.
Don't say that.
Hey, yo, do you think Melania gonna get ghosts on this nigga? She got a citizenship. You know what I mean? Like she get ready to get out of here, nigga.
Nigga, citizenship. She was married to the president.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She good. She about to get out of there, yo.
Straight, that nigga
he going to prison on whatever was it, the 20th is inauguration.
20.
January 21st, indictment comes down on former President Donald Trump.
So here's my question. Like, when you become president and once your presidency is over, you still are given a Secret Service detail for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Do he get that detail in prison? Like, does that stop? Like, is it Secret Service niggas on the yard? Like,
he might get detailed in prison, nigga.
Ooh.
I wonder what's gonna happen to his wig and shit when he in there too long. You feel me? Like, ain't nobody spray tan gonna be gone.
No spray tan, no wig.
And nigga, Aryan Brothers, his Aryan Brotherhood got his back. He'll be straight.
No, he ain't got no bread.
He'll be straight. Y'all seen that picture? Y'all seen that picture of Bill Cosby came out last week?
Nah, he been hitting the weights and shit. What he up to?
Nah, he just he was just smiling and being super blind.
He blind as shit. Like the nigga can't even see, just smiling, looking down and shit. You know how blind niggas be. They don't got nothing to look at. That wasn't right. You know what? That wasn't right. I take it back. I take it back. Take it back.
Yo,
shout out to Bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, man.
No, son.
Nigga still made the Cosby, yo. Nah, hell no.
I don't give a fuck about the Cosby.
That's clear. You know what I mean?
All Kelly made 12 players still fuck him.
Hey, I'll say this. Shout out to Heathcliff Huxtable.
No.
Shout out to Heathcliff Huxtable.
Can't race Heathcliff, yo.
I told you.
Combustible Hux. I can separate the
see R. Kelly both places.
Character from the person.
No, he's not.
No, but I'm saying you can at least make, you know what I mean? Saturday Night Fever, Heathcliff, you know, at the end of the movie.
Saturday Night
Saturday night.
This nigga said Saturday Night Fever, yo.
It happened on Saturday.
It happened on Saturday.
Facts don't matter. Remember that shit?
Facts don't
matter,
yo.
I'm out here fighting for my life. Jesus.
Over the whole time.
Oh,
whole time, people. Over the whole time. I'm sorry. R. Kelly a fool.
That nigga still over the Oh God.
Nigga, are you in the warp zone?
Are you talking?
No, you're not.
We're having some technical difficulties over there.
Yep. You see what happened?
What about now?
There we go.
So the bad news, we're gonna keep with the election and how long it took for all these extra votes to be counted. It started Tuesday, of course. And Tuesday it looked like your man was in the lead. Things is looking good. He announced, you know what I mean? Hey man, the Proud Boys stood by, you know what I mean? We done won the election on Tuesday. They ain't counted all the votes. So just stop counting right now. Just stop.
That's some shit, yo. How the fuck you gonna tell niggas stop counting the vote?
Yeah, but then but then there was states where he was behind and he was like, no, y'all niggas keep counting. So the nigga made a whole victory speech the first night. They counted for 3 more days afterward. And the nigga, it was just a long, arduous process.
We knew it was
me.
It was a long, tough process.
Okay.
but then we know it's gonna be that because you know it's COVID. You had more people voting via like I guess absentee ballot than you've ever had in history, and you know,
early voting and stuff. Yeah.
Early voting, so that should take time.
Mail in shit. Yeah.
Yo, and Buddy was definitely prepping the people because I mean, you know, what I mean, that like Democrats traditionally will vote more by mail than Republicans will. So everybody knew that it was good that the mail-in votes were going to lean a certain way, and he did too. So he was prepping the world like no. They're gonna find votes any kind of place, and it's gonna be bad. And he was telling niggas anything, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, the niggas started falling behind. How did y'all kind of take in everything this week? Pause. How did y'all watch the were y'all glued to the TV? Did y'all like just check social media? What were y'all doing this week?
None of that shit.
I kind of watched it the first day. You know what I mean? Then I just kind of fell off like this is getting too much, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever they know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But
my nigga,
it was too much, man.
Every time I open my Yahoo Mail, they had the shit there, so it's like hard to not see it. So like, all right, you know, but I wasn't like active. I'm with Brock. Like I watched it. I ain't gonna lie, I stayed up to like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I did too.
You're watching, and it was like they not. You know what? This is stupid. They not ever gonna call this race. So then after that, it's like, you know.
Yeah, because normally that shit be like, you know, you at least know kind of where they going by the end of the night. You know what I mean? Like,
no. It's not been like that.
No, but Barack. Remember Barack? That shit was like
you had a 2-turn when it was in and out. But you remember before that.
What do you mean with
Al Gore?
Yeah, that was December. Yeah, we didn't find out until December.
Back to back.
Yeah.
But Obama's first presidency, he won in a landslide. His first term.
Right. Swept the nigga.
Beat the fuck out. Who was that? McCain?
That was McCain.
Yeah.
And then Romney. But it was a landslide, both of them shit.
Landslide, so.
Yeah, but then Trump, I remember when Trump got elected, it was late that night, and we didn't remember. It was late that night, and I know I didn't stay up to figure it out that time, and I didn't stay up for this one either. Me and the missus was watching like just regular like cooking shows, whatever was on TV, and then we peeped in at about like 11:30, and when it was nowhere near, I was like, oh nah, let's go big because I'm not gonna be up all night with this. We found out when we found out in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Either there's gonna be things that's looking good or Hail Hydra, one of the two. And it was neither when we woke up, funny enough, and it stretched all the way out till Saturday. How was it when y'all niggas found out? When did y'all find out? What were y'all doing?
Funny enough, yo, I was going to the store, take back something to the store, and I'm on the phone with my cousin. I'm like, yo, he like, yeah, yo, might be bras at the store, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't want to do all that. We got COVID, and they might announce Joe Biden winning at any time now, and it might be 28 days later, nigga. It might be a fucking bird box type situation and shit. You know what I mean? Like niggas crashing the ambulances and shit.
Right.
While I'm driving, nigga, they like, my cousin's like, Biden won. I see Trump fucking flags going down the street. Niggas is honking. I'm like, oh shit. I might be out here, yo. I might get, you know what I mean? Attacked.
Out here with nut up under the seat. Nothing up under the seat.
T-virus and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Resident Evil out this motherfucker. No, but that's how I found out, man.
Brother Dizz?
I don't even know, nigga. Maybe Marco Polo. Niggas like, yeah, from the group chat. Yeah, like, yeah, Biden won. I'm like, oh, cool.
Back to business.
Brother, man.
Same way on the group chat, eating a sandwich outside, chilling. Oh, Biden won. All right, cool.
I was editing the bonus Black Wrestling episode, and I got the Yahoo notification on my phone was like, it's official. And because I would like I said, I wasn't actively checking. So like I looked at CNN maybe while I was sitting there editing, and it was like they were showing the lead, the electoral votes. And then I checked Fox News, and their numbers were different, of course. And then I went back to what I was doing. I finished, and I came back to check, and then it had the big Biden wins. I was like, nah, did he? And then I checked Fox News, and they hadn't announced it yet. But yeah, that's basically how it went for me. Is I was sitting right where I'm sitting right now, and seeing it, and hit the group chat like, yo, they did it. They announced it. So watch our backs and everything.
Right.
But that's basically it, man. It was an interesting day. That process was bad. And that's gonna take us into the ugly. Now the ugliness this week, man. The ugly always seems to be death. And you know what I mean? The niggas pointed that out last week. And once again, man, shout out to the baby whose brother committed suicide this past week. And also R.I.P. King Von, who passed away this week.
Yeah, it's rough. Chicago, man, they need something. They need something. Even though he wasn't in Chicago, the gang culture in Chicago, something got to give.
That shit keep elevating, man.
OGs in Chicago, something got to give. It's just. I don't know.
That's
what was that?
No.
Nope. Let it live. He rationalized. Yeah, he definitely. He was like, you know what? It's better off. I didn't say that. But all right. So we talked about the election. The question is now what, right? I've preached one band, one sound through.
It's over.
Through the majority of said process. We got to this milestone at this point. I think it's time to call niggas to the carpet.
Over.
That you niggas, you like, all right. Van Jones. Come on, nigga. He started off the day. He announced it. He's one of the folks that announced Biden winning, broke down in tears and all this, and came back later on that night just to mix up Mary J. Blige and Beyonce. But that's like the fun light part of it, right? That's okay. Like that ain't the traitor part of it. You know what I mean? You got niggas that Kanye who got 50,000 votes. Luckily, this nigga wasn't as successful at being divisive as he could have been. But what, like, who do y'all say needs to be called to the carpet right now? Like, no, nigga. All right, you either gotta go or fix it. Or who is unfixable?
You talking about these black coons like Ice Cube?
Ice Cube.
I wouldn't say Ice Cube's a coon, you know.
Yeah,
but,
my bad.
Let me.
No.
Yo, can I say this before? Can I say this before y'all start shit? You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't like her, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kamala for being the first woman, you know what I'm saying, vice president. You know what I'm saying? That can't be missed in the situation. But now we can start the fuck shit. I mean, go ahead.
Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne and all of his 6 dreads.
Yo. Not
all
like
6 of his dreads.
I think you got to count them as like all like fractions. Like he got 3/4 of a dread, and like some of it's like 7/8. Yeah, 100%.
What's the other nigga? Lil Pimp.
Lil Pimp.
Lil Gump and shit.
Lil Gump. Lil Trump, whatever your name is.
Lil
Trump.
Is he black?
No, he like Latin or something. Yeah.
Nah, fuck. What are you?
He's a person of color. Get the fuck up out of here.
I thought he was white. I just thought he had colored dreads. I didn't know what was going on with
Hispanic or Latin.
Oh, Hispanic. Yo, there's a lot of decent enough amount of Hispanics who was like, we on the Trump train.
They got to slide.
Hey.
You know what it is about them? A lot of black Christians voted for Bush. Like they pick one thing, abortion. We're gonna go vote Republican, and that's what they do. So like they mad conservative, yo. They mad conservative for real. They mad Catholic and conservative, so they just gonna rock with that, you know. So I don't give a pass for that, but that's really the explanation and shit. And then, matter of fact, Ghostface Light gave a good explanation about the Cubans. I can't repeat everything he said because I don't remember it verbatim, but I don't want to misquote him. But he gave some real good reasons of why, not real good reasons. I'm sorry. He gave a good explanation of why Cubans fuck with Republicans.
I know a lot of them.
It makes sense. He's
classify themselves as white. You know what I mean? So
they are.
Huh?
Are Cubans white?
Nah.
Most people on that island is black as hell, darker than you.
Yeah.
Hey, would you say it makes sense that Ghostface he's a what?
He's a history major. He's a history major.
Oh, okay. That's my guy.
Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to all them niggas, man. Listen, we took it easy on a lot of you violators, Terry Crews out here. That's over.
Terry Crews.
You know what I mean? To quote the bigot Terry, or no, I'm sorry. To quote one of the greatest coons in Negro history, Booker T. If y'all coons acting up, we coming for you, nigga.
This is my thing, yo. Like, so here's what I was called a Democratic Party to the motherfucking carpet.
Yes.
So all right, niggas got y'all voted in. Niggas, nobody like yeah, white people, but niggas won y'all this election. Niggas, y'all got to do something for us now, man. And that's really like something like
no, they don't. You know why? Because they gave you a fucking rap battle and a goddamn stripper commercial, and then Joe Biden said, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black." We got the shit for y'all.
So
I kind of agree with that.
Y'all,
we got to hold these niggas. So I get the one thing that I agree with some of these coons is that we do got to hold our vote. Like we got to make them do more for our vote. But that's something.
Work for it.
Yeah, man. We can't wait till it's election time to make these niggas hear our voices again. No, nigga.
Right.
Midterms, you hear our voice.
Part of this process, man.
At this point, we have to be as loud as we were this last year because we hated Trump, as we are to actually get stuff done for ourselves as a people in between issues. We have to be loud every day. You know what I mean? That Monday through Friday life. The weekend is cool, but 7 days is when they need to hear us.
Right. Fuck Donald Trump.
I know the places this week. Nevada, Pennsylvania, with some of the places that we were waiting for. To get to where we ended up getting. Another place that we were waiting for was the great state of Georgia, which went back and forth, and that's going to take us into this week's Who Won the Record, which is a song called Georgia. It's Ludacris featuring Field Mob. Brother Dizz, who won the record?
The last nigga. What's his name again?
Sean J.
Black.
Sean J. Yeah.
Sean J. Brother Math.
Smoke. Dizz.
Smoke. I think it was just Smoke. I think it was just Smoke.
He won the second, brother.
Yo, Yoni actually said the same thing. I was talking to him the other day. Yoni was saying that Smoke won the record. Brother Brock, who you got?
Got Sean J.
I'm gonna have to agree, man. I thought Sean J wild out on this record. My man mentioned this record the other day at work, and I listened to it, and I was like fully expecting it to be like, okay, Ludacris in the pit,
right?
But and Ludacris on the record, he was decent, he was good. You know what I mean? He had the regular like witty, kind of funny Ludacris, but then like
Ludacris speaks.
Okay.
Ludacris what?
Cheeks.
Cheek Looch and shit.
Cheek Looch.
Cheek Looch. Oh, live a nice show, chill.
Cheek show.
If Math is one of them internet niggas. Ain't no middle. He's either great or he's terrible.
I'm not. I'm actually not. I never been. Ludacris isn't good, son.
You don't like animated rappers and shit because you don't like Buster.
No, he's not good.
You wanted to be one way.
Nah.
You wanted to be one way.
Luda's good. If you don't think that he's excellent, that's one thing, but he's a good rapper.
No. See, this is like at the time you can say that Tory Lanez is a good rapper, right or wrong?
He is.
Right.
Is he? Tory Lanez a good rapper?
Yeah, Tory Lanez a rap.
He's
can rap, but it's wild corny.
It is.
All right, so if Luda's corny, that's one thing, but Luda can rap. He can't.
Everybody can rap now.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
All right.
You talking about these new niggas? Nah, yo.
Yeah, great deal of these niggas cannot rap.
Okay.
Lil Pump got a song where he goes, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Like, no, that sucks.
That's not what. Let me backtrack on the wording, because you might get confused when I say everybody. I say the majority of niggas that have things out and people listen to, they can rap. You know what I'm saying?
So I think the industry is trending toward more people that can rap. I still think, which is actually always in hip hop. I think you don't think it's trending toward. I think the people that are considered the great, the best of this era are all niggas that can rap.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that they're trending towards that one.
No, because a great deal of what comes behind them niggas are niggas that kind of follow suit. Like they try to bring whatever the niggas that are winning do. Niggas always follow after them niggas.
So give me somebody that's in the next class after J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
What's the kid with the little Corday?
Yes, Corday can rap. That's what I was thinking about Corday too.
Are we trending that way? What have you heard from Corday that's been noteworthy?
He was just on somebody's album.
Industry wise.
He's everywhere, but I don't listen to a great deal of the young nigga music, so I'm a terrible place to ask said thing.
But you made that statement.
I made the statement that if niggas follow who's at the top of the food chain for the most part.
Reason can rap. You know what I'm saying?
But so let's go. I'm trying to go further than the first line of defense, and you can't give me nobody further than that.
Because I don't know the young niggas. But we already knew that.
But you made the statement.
Actually, no. Actually, you made the statement that everybody can rap. That's where we're at. That's what we're talking about. You said that everybody can rap.
No, what I'm saying is everybody can rap. You're proving that when you say Corday, Reason, yada yada yada. You said the industry was trending that way, so everybody could. The industry isn't trending that way. This is why you have Kanye West and Lil Pump making music like that shit that they've been doing. The industry isn't trending that way. It's not. This is why you don't have all of the female rappers in the limelight, like, because it's nice female rappers out there. The industry just turned and gave fucking Rhapsody a BET award, my nigga. Come on. It's a BET award.
So then, all right, hold on, because I'm being confused. Is the game trending toward people that can rap or not? Because if they gave Rhapsody the award,
I'm gonna put it like this, yo. I don't even think it's a matter of it trending. I think that always stands the test of time. People who can rap will always rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? We have little flash periods. Huh?
They'll always be around.
I can't think of a time where it was just nobody could really rap. You know what I mean? At the top
of that.
Like what era are you talking about?
Prior,
talking about like before Kendrick and before.
So ringtone era, you saying?
Wasn't nobody rapping.
T.I. was rapping.
Them niggas came from before that. Like T.I.'s era the ringtone rap, or was it before that?
He was doing shoulder.
He was in
that shit. Yeah,
he was doing it.
Top back and what's the other shit? All that shit. You know what I mean? The Jay-Z sample song. Yeah, that was his. You know,
bring him out.
Okay.
Bring him out. Yeah. Who else? Somebody else was rapping.
Hey, you just had to tell me the year and some shit like that, but I couldn't.
Jay-Z was still active.
Jay-Z was very active. Kanye was making good music.
Lil Wayne was out there.
Lil Wayne, that was mixtape music.
Huh?
I don't consider them that era.
State Property was in that shit.
State Property was.
Mm-hmm.
I still
niggas was out there.
Lloyd Banks, you know what I'm saying? He was holding it down for G Unit. Diplomats.
You know? Fab was dropping mad mixtapes. So yeah, it was niggas that could rap.
Who would you think? Who would you say is tops on the radio currently? Like,
I don't listen to the radio, so
So the baby can rap.
What's his name? Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Meg Thee Stallion is
Meg can rap.
Meg can rap.
This is, you know, and I think I've said this before. The thing that always impressed me about Cardi, right, is Cardi ain't no nice nigga, but she's never sounded like a celebrity trying to rap. She sounds, even though she ain't one of the greatest lyricists or whatever, she's
not even right now.
She doesn't sound
as well.
Right, but she doesn't sound like somebody doing their second thing. It sounds like rap is her first thing to me. And I think I've always given Cardi credit for at least that.
Thing? Fucking stripping.
She was stripping, reality show star. Every time someone is something turn this was the third thing. She was an internet celebrity, or she was a stripper, internet celebrity, reality star, and then she rapped. But it doesn't sound like that with Cardi. I think the Migos have been one of some of the more influential niggas, and while they aren't ball for ball niggas, they pay attention more so to cadence, to how they put their raps together. So even they care about their raps. You know what I'm saying? They have a structure that niggas know them for, and has been heavily bitten.
I think we had a flash of Soulja Boy and a lot of snap rappers. That shit ain't really last that long, but niggas make it a whole era and shit.
Because it was really bad. Niggas was getting.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
It was really bad. Ringtone
but simultaneously, you still had niggas that was putting out, you know.
And then that was like right around when that ringtone rap was where you had your creative control shit, right? You know what I mean?
A little bit after that.
A little bit after starting. Yeah, it's when niggas are starting.
Yeah. So you still had good music out there, man.
Yeah, I think there'll always be that. I think there'll always be that.
The mix.
Yeah. I guess that can take us into this week's shooting the 5.
Hashtag SC5, hashtag shoot the 5, at Wiz Buffy on everything, Twitter, Instagram, and your mama's big bra, not her sports bra, but the big bra, and make her titties look like missile cones. I don't know what that.
The one she put the $20 in and all that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
you know give you the mints out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it shows no cleavage. That motherfucker bra cover her titties up to here.
She got the high top titties, yo.
Full coverage.
The high top titties.
High top titties is wild. All right, man. Top 5 rappers who were active in the 90s that are still doing their thing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't nobody want to go first?
I'll go. Sure. Fuck it. I got Nas.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's on everybody's list.
Busta Bus.
He is not on everybody's list.
Killer Mike. 90s. I get that? All right, cool. Jay-Z. You know, it comes out every so often, and I'm gonna go with I ain't gonna
not a full go this
Common. I go Common. Fuck it.
Stop it.
Yeah, that...
Is he a top 5?
I forgot all that shit. Yeah.
All right, so I'll go next. I definitely had Busta on my list.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go Styles P, De La Soul, Black Thought, and Talib Kweli.
De La Soul, dog.
Yeah.
the whole
De La.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna go Jay-Z, Jadakiss.
You still like Jay-Z songs?
I'm gonna go Jay-Z, Jadakiss, Black Thought, Pusha T, and Snoop.
Hold up, that first clips came out before 2000.
They that one with the funeral video.
Yo, that song was hard.
So you're using that technicality and shit.
That's why I asked the question. That was 1999.
I like it.
Yeah.
Brother Math, what you got?
I got Nas, Cameron, Jay-Z, Snoop, and Dre. Oh, I will say
who?
Doctor.
I'll scratch Dre off the list and put Bun B.
That's a good one. Bun is very active.
Why you didn't use your man? His name Fonte. Didn't that Metro Show shit come out before
2003?
Nah.
The listener came out 2003.
Wow. In
the midst of ringtone rap.
I gotta say that Busta and Snoop, they definitely are on a hit like every 2 years and shit. So you gotta. I didn't choose Busta because he's not one of my faves, but both of them niggas is definitely, yeah.
Them niggas come back with at least a joint like every 2 to 3 years.
Every 2 years, you can't deny them niggas. So
yeah,
shout out Busta who got a good project out.
Shout out to the Busta haters. So
I said the album was good, man.
He's good. He's still not top 20, but the album was good.
Thanks, yo.
Top 20? What you mean? Top 20?
You see this nigga? Ho. This nigga down here, you can't tell me a nigga is great or good and then say he stinks.
I can. How you gonna tell me what I can tell you? I can tell you whatever I want. He stinks, nigga.
He doesn't.
He does. He
doesn't. This is a phony hot take.
I think what it is that Math don't like hijinks. And like Luda and Busta are both hijinks rappers.
Hijinks is funny.
Too, nigga.
Hijinks is funny.
Fucking DuckTales, nigga.
I pressed play on the album and hijinks ensued.
That's fair.
Hijinks.
I can't listen to. I'm not gonna get into a groove listening to Busta rap, son. It's not good to me.
That's fair.
It's not good. It doesn't even put me in like a any kind of mood or anything. I can't.
That's how I feel about M. So I feel you.
I can't play it in the car. I can't play it in the house. I can't sit at work and listen to it. It's not my thing, man.
Can't get jiggy with that shit.
That's
man.
Different. That is completely different.
No, it's not.
That's how I feel about the shit. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
that's fine. I'm okay with that assessment. I'm 100% okay with that assessment because it makes sense.
He stinks.
No, see, that's different.
Stinks, yo. It's not. It's the same thing. Like, yo, you can't put me in any. Like, you can't put me in any. Give me any feeling. I don't have any feeling else from listening to your music.
If you was like a weightlifting nigga, Busta Rhymes songs would be good for weightlifting.
No, man.
No.
Man, you better put that Jeezy on, nigga. That motherfucking Future or some shit, nigga.
Oh man, none of that is for me.
It's not good, yo.
Jeezy and Future is not for me.
Shit, you saw hit. What's the shit? Something, nigga. You ain't about shit, nigga. You gonna lift all 290? Yeah. It gonna lift all that motherfucker weight.
Same
Fuck
damn
this
time
weight.
and shit, nigga.
Nigga be like, man, I'm the boss of these weights, bitch, nigga.
Hey, when is that Jeezy T.I. versus?
The 19th.
Is that the 19th?
Damn.
I think it's the 19th.
Same day as Mike and Roy. Never. It's like, no.
Oh no, the Mike and Roy is happening, and it's gonna be bad for Roy. Shout out to Roy. And Floyd got them niggas in a bag. I don't know if y'all saw the press conference last week, but he was talking about how niggas, like, he didn't like how there are a whole bunch of different belts, which actually all those belts are probably pretty bad for boxing, but for some reason Mike and Roy took complete offense to what Floyd had to say about them niggas and the belts being involved and everything. Yeah, them niggas gonna fight. That's gonna happen. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be. There's
a belt up for grabs in the Mike and Roy fight.
The CBC champion, nigga.
Charity boxing.
No, I don't know. I don't know if there's
necessarily
necessarily a belt, but I know the WBC is ranking, like they're this definitely goes toward their rankings because there are cards on the bout that are strictly exhibitions, but they're also some actual fights. Y'all know what's the dunk contest nigga? Robinson. Nate Robinson is fighting. He's fighting the little internet white boy on the undercard.
Logan
Paul.
That's who you're talking about.
I can't even remember buddy's name. That could be it.
I would love for Nate Robinson to whoop Logan Paul's ass.
Yo, they don't like each other. They legit don't like each other. Badu Jack is also fighting some no-name nigga on this card. And an actual Badu Jack.
Oh, he's fighting Jake Paul.
Who the fuck is Badu Jack, nigga?
You ain't see the nigga that had got I can't remember what undercard was, but the nigga got his whole head split. It was a really, really nasty gash recently in like an undercard bout. But Badu Jack is a fairly known fighter. He's a named fighter that niggas know.
Jake Paul is Logan Paul's brother. That's who Nate Robinson is fighting.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that card in general. It should be fun to watch.
Oh, okay.
That is.
I'm not paying for it. Are you paying for it?
I'm thinking about it.
I'll be there.
I'll be there also.
I was scared.
I'll watch it at your house.
We watch it at your house.
All right, man. We usually start off with this segment pretty early, but we did not. So it's going to take us into this week's release. The release is a segment.
That nigga be winding up.
What? No. Fucking nigga.
Dizz was helicoptering himself, son.
Taking it back.
That nigga was ready to go.
What you say?
You was helicoptering yourself, son.
Oh, this is something else. Go ahead, nigga. The release is part of out.
A segment where we put y'all on to something dope that came out this week. Helicopter Dizz, what you got?
God damn, yo. If you didn't catch it, pause. If you didn't catch it this week, go to YouTube and watch the Dave Chappelle monologue. This nigga disguises truth as comedy. As only Dave Chappelle is a fucking genius.
Look at.
Yeah. Was that your fucking release?
Oh no.
Oh, also the Chappelle
that,
show. Also, the Chappelle show is on Netflix. So.
What's this?
Watched that last night.
That was your release from last week.
Him.
Was that somebody's release from last week?
Oh, he wasn't ready.
I didn't see this.
Hey man,
he wasn't ready.
I don't like what you're doing with that pencil.
I'm sorry, I didn't watch your show from last week.
So your show. See where your heart is, man.
Sorry. This is what I got.
Hey man, this week, Vivian Green put a joint out with her and Ghostface.
No roller coaster.
So when I saw it,
2002.
Yeah,
that is old.
100%. Right. So when
man, you sound like a woman been through something.
So the it's a party record called Light Up. It sound like almost sound like a cookout record. But it's Ghostface and Vivian Green. It was good, man. It was good.
Interesting.
Brother Matt, what you got?
To prove my point that everybody can fucking rap these days, JID released a song with Conway the Machine. It's called Ballads. Check it out.
You said ballads, like song ballads?
It's called Ballads. It's called Ballads.
Okay.
Shout out the DMV.
Yo, this nigga, the nigga, Conway announced that his Shady debut is still on the way and probably before the end of the year. That's insane.
That's not what we got.
Nope, that wasn't it.
The fuck?
That's what I said.
Hardest working niggas in the industry, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's called Conway the Machine. You feel me? You know,
the machine,
bitch. I got Jim
I'm
Jones.
The motherfucking man.
Exactly. I got Jim Jones Election. You feel me? Nice little tune. You feel me? You know, Jim Jones has definitely gotten a lot better throughout time. You feel me? And release some quality projects, man.
You know, that's what happens when you respect the craft, man.
Yeah.
You find somebody else that can rap. Right for you.
Yikes.
You could do that too, but I think Jim Jones races up. It sounds very Jim Jones-ish when he raps.
Yeah, the nigga got somebody.
Nigga study him and shit.
Hey, you the fuck, you and your cousin, nigga.
Yo, no, hold on. Jim Jones has his last two albums are incredible. Love them. I love the last two Jim Jones albums. I still think he has somebody writing for him.
That's
just because of the improvement, or you gotta
no.
I don't understand why these niggas don't think a nigga can improve, yo. I just don't get that. Yo.
He can, but since his inception, he had somebody writing his raps.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can improve for sure. I hope that he's writing his own raps. It sounds like Jim Jones raps. It does, but since I've known Jim Jones, he's always had somebody writing the material. That's just what I'm going on.
Cam was writing for him earlier?
Who?
Cam was writing for him earlier?
I don't know if it was Cam or if it was Cardan or if it was Bundles, if it was
okay.
XB, if it was
Gotcha.
Rugerell. I don't know who.
I have heard all that
definitely
shit.
I'm definitely not versed in diplomatic history.
They said Stack wrote they said Stack wrote We Fly High and shit. So yeah.
That is interesting. I you know what? I didn't know that. I figured because Jim Jones' first raps sounded like Jim Jones wrote them to me.
I thought that.
But that's because
he's good. He's good. Like Jim Jones is good. I really like Jim Jones' music now.
Yeah, I thought, and it's funny because I guess I didn't think about Jim Jones improving, but Jim Jones is definitely a better rapper now than he was.
Best rapper out of Dipset. That's not saying much.
I think he puts out the best music. I think there's a difference.
Who's the better rapper?
What was the one nigga that was always supposed to have been nice?
What, 40 cal? JR Wright?
40 cal.
Right. thought Ryder was supposed to be the nicest nigga they had.
40 Cal was nice. Santana was nice. J.R. Ryder was goody, fresh and fruity. I think that's when Cam switched his shit up.
Yeah.
JR might have been writing that bullshit. But they don't sound like sports, drugs, and entertainment can.
At all.
No, not at all.
But nothing Cam's ever made after or before sounded like SDE. I like
you talking about the way he raps or the sound?
The way he raps.
The way he raps. Yeah, I loved SDE. I thought SDE was real hard.
If we could bring back the legit check, SDE might be a good one.
We didn't do SDE? I thought we did it.
We did no, we didn't do SDE.
I think we did Come Home With Me or something.
I think we did Come Home With Me too. That niggas broke weed up on that.
Yeah.
You need like a Dipset guy. You need like Feeve to come on here and decipher all that bullshit.
That's fair.
We won't need it for SDE though. If you're doing SDE,
you don't decide to speak Dipset.
In general, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk from an educated place talking about Dipset. I can't. But that's gonna take us into Dizz on Sports.
Welcome to Dizz on Sports, aka Sports and Above, aka the Not So Skinny on Sports, a stripped down version of our normal sports segment. Here are the headlines. Devontae Davis absolutely killed a Mexican in the ring last week. Leo Santa Cruz got his head flowed all the way to the third row, and they're still looking for his front toothus.
Facts.
Got flued out.
He hit him in the turnbuckle.
Nigga. That nigga dropped like the faggies.
Not only is the nigga covering a story that we talked about last week, he also drops a number 7.
Sorry.
Oh God, no.
Pin drop. Okay.
No regard for human life, yo.
Ronnie Stanley signed a huge contract, and before the ink dries, goes out and fucks his ankles up, man. But get well soon. That was bad.
Well, that was bad. I don't like to
when I saw it, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that was bad. That was very bad.
Notre Dame upset Clemson the other night, and these fools, maskless, run out onto the football field. College football will be shut down soon.
Ooh, it went from an upset to a super spreader event. I was like, no.
Yeah. NBA. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
These niggas poured out and then it took so long because niggas are spaced out. It was still 5 minutes later. Niggas still trying to coming down the steps. Hold up. It was a very scary looking thing. Them niggas stupid.
Bad. It's gonna be bad. All classes canceled. And then I think the NBA announced that they're going to try to start December 22nd.
Yeah, right around.
Which is the official start of the NBA season anyway.
Stop.
About around there. It's a long. I mean, even
basketball don't start to Christmas. Come on, y'all. You know that.
I was watching.
Nigga.
I was watching the shop because he did an election. LeBron did an election thing with Obama last week. Even Braun was like, "Yeah, first half of the season, nigga, you gonna get a lot of rest nights." I was like, "Well,
this season, yeah."
No, he was talking about in general.
I don't want to hear that shit.
That's words from y'all goat.
Y'all who?
Who's y'all goat?
I'm being a savage right now. It's all right.
My ghost's name is Michael Jeffrey, and his eyes are never clear.
Nah, it's like a Hennessy yellow.
It's jaundice, nigga.
And that's sports in the buff, y'all.
You ain't gonna say nothing about my Steelers.
What's left to be said about your Steelers? You know what? No, that's
other than being undefeated.
Shout out to the number 7-0 Steelers.
I like it. I like the energy.
I appreciate that. You would like the energy because y'all about to give us 8. Pause.
Oh. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh God! Oh wow!
You about to take it?
Oh
damn! No.
Shout out to the Steelers.
Oh
No.
man! Oh
No.
my gosh! Oh my gosh!
No.
What a wonderful comedy of errors.
Yo.
Shout out to the
I
Steelers.
never thought Cuz would be so happy to be taking a.
Yo. Yo. Getting ready. That's wow.
That's what that was.
I'm getting out of here.
Hey man,
Oh God.
No.
rest in peace, Ben DiNucci. Exactly. Rest in peace, Ben DiNucci. My apologies to Garrett Gilbert. I think that's gonna do it for us today.
Who the fuck is them niggas?
Exactly. That's the Cowboys starting quarterbacks.
Oh, but somebody is out there sitting at home. Anyway, nope, I ain't going there. Jerry wouldn't have
Dead.
it.
Everybody's had a chance to swing at him. Somebody took a poll and said that they wasn't going to take him. Somebody took a poll.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Y'all call the line up. Let us know if y'all want us to. Nah, man. I think that's going to do it for us this week. I am IlFam790 on social media choice, aka Non Editors of the Podcast, and aka Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Thicky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Champ Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe, the podcast, True Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Nice, and my tag team partner.
Man, before I get it to myself, and I love getting it to myself, where's Buffy.com, where's Buffy.com, where's Buffy.com, at where's Buffy on everything, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Listen, shout out to the rapper eater. Bitch, that's why your president lost, you hoe. I'm fatboy_Dizz, Dizzy from B More, Dizzy Dizz, you're one of the most finger wavers. What? Oh, y'all didn't remember? Y'all remember when Wayne was the rapper eater?
Rapper eater.
Yeah,
That was good.
It's a weird nickname.
That was good.
Oh no, it's a weird nickname.
That's so weird.
It's not weird for a nigga who kiss other grown men. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
He kissed his dad.
His daddy. Okay. Daddy.
That nigga had a verse that said, "Damn right, I kiss my daddy." I said, "Whoa, whoa!" and now you get to go. I'm done my outro.
For Mad Fat Mad Famous. Shout out to the Dooley. Shout out to the Warriors. Shout out to everybody that's listening. Cousin Dane, what's up, my nigga?
Shout out to everybody that joined us live on whatever. What are you on? I don't know.
Wayne, shout out to you. Congrats.
Shout out Yoni. Shout out to Dwayne. Panda. Congrats. Cuzzo.
Cuz.
Who was the young lady? I didn't get her name.
Ashley. Yep.
Ash from down bottom. I don't know where she's from. I'm just making shit up. Shout out to my niggas and to my shout out to Remy. Happy birthday, my nigga. Shout out to Remy.
Shout out to that nigga.
Yeah. The Jimmy King of the crew until Dizz fucked that up too. Pause. And to my left.
It's your boy Bradley Balboa.
What?
Check me out on Herbs Day.
If he was Jimmy King.
Come on, man. You know what I mean?
My bad. I'm ruining everything.
I'm done.
I'm ruining everything.
Yeah, you call it time out. You feel me? We talking about the Fast Five.
I'm Chris Webber and shit.
Oh, Chris Webber.
God damn.
You ain't got no timeouts, nigga.
Hey, Dizz kind of look like Rick Mahorn, yo.
Damn.
He looked like him.
I can see it.
I have to look like Mahorn.
Thick Mahorn and shit.
No, somebody already has that name.
That's why I said it. I ain't calling you that. I'm talking about that. You know what I'm talking about.
I had you know.
You guys
might be watching actually.
You guys know a guy named Thick Mahorn?
No.
Nah, you shouldn't.
There's a woman named Thick Mahorn?
Fuck you, bitch.
No, they just like that nigga.
Go cut that.
Get that shit out my head.
Go cut that cut hair off your head, nigga. Fuck you, bitch.
Hey man, shout out to bad boy Dizz.
I didn't
The
say
gang. If I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang. You know what that means? Gang. Take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.